my promise to myself. Promises are always important because your word does matter. Your promises to other people, your commitments to other people, those are important. But also your promises to yourself. When you say that you will not do something to yourself, you should stand by those words. So I've promised myself that no matter how difficult things are, no matter how many times I fail, I will not, I will not do what I've done most of my life. And go through something that I have no desire for and continue to follow somebody else's dream. Sometimes money ties us down and fear ties us down. And the lies we tell ourselves tie us down. So I have promised that no matter what, I will not stop on my road to entrepreneurship. And that includes going down roads that I have no desire or no ambition to go towards, just to get out of where I am now. It's so easy that when you are burned out on a job and you're getting no fulfillment from it, and possibly not even a good income from it, which is me. But even if you are getting a good income, if you're unhappy, then what's the point? Then you can go down the road of distraction. Distraction watching football games, distraction drinking, distraction playing pool, distraction this and that. You know, it's fine to have hobbies, but if they're a sole distraction from an occupation, a horrible marriage, or anything else of that nature that you dread, then it's not good, because then your distraction only distracts, and then you do not find solutions. Your unhappiness, if you're in a situation, will only grow over time. It'll either get worse or it'll just build and build until you just get to a breaking point. So, your happiness is very important. So I have promised that no matter how hard things are, I will stay on this entrepreneur journey. Because even if I don't totally make it, which I will find a way, it's better to be a fighter and have some positivity and some hope than to sit around where I'm not happy and not push towards something. And my promise to myself was I will not get into another job or situation that does not fit me. I'm willing to go and go and go and go in a drudgery and something that just completely makes me unhappy until I get the income I need, because it will be the last time that I put myself through this. Otherwise, you just get a little reprieve. And a reprieve, just because something's new, no, that will not solve the issue. So I am willing to go through as much hardship, challenges, and a job that I'm completely over for many years, for it is the last time. Never again. That is what happens. Nations have been driven. This is the last time. Never again. This will not stand. Countries can have that And movements can have that same drive. And you can too. And when you say something with conviction, this is the last time, you must stay that way. I started at one time going towards something that I had no interest in, just money, just to get out of where I am, just because my goals are challenging. I went down that road for a little while and lost a little momentum. I felt my energy shifting. I felt like it was something I had to do, and it was just not, just going through the motions. And I saw my energy leave, going down. I saw my drive going down. I saw my hope of the future going down. And that was claims adjuster. And I started going down that road a little bit, and then it just, there was no looking forward to it. If something's difficult and hard, but if it is something that really drives you, then you will continue, and you will continue to find a way. But if it's something you're forcing yourself through, I've done that before, and I know what it feels like. And I don't wish it on anybody. And a lot of people have been in the same position and eventually just thought of that retirement day. And then what? And then what? So, yeah, if you're not really into something, you're not going to reach the heights of that thing. You're not going to improve. You're just going to play defense and just try to keep what you have that you don't even want. Why fight every day to keep something that you have you don't want at all? That's kind of twisted, you might say. But a lot of us have done that. So yeah, there are economic things that hold us back, and we can't build until we get out of that. But I'd rather go for something that's very challenging and even go through a drudgery of a job that I have no passion for, to at least have hope, and to keep hope, and to keep that alive, and be around the right people that are like me and who I really am. To live a dream of somebody else, that is living a lie. I don't want to live this lie any longer than I have to, and put myself through something else. Recently I had a friend that suggested a certain thing, and then I just sat there for a second. I was like, and it was kind of based on who they think I am. A lot of people's perception of you is based on the occupation you have. Even if you say you are not into it at all, people will say, oh, you're a blah, blah, blah. I'm not the occupation I am. And I never was. I was living somebody else's dream. That's a long story. And that is being passive and not being assertive. And there are consequences for not being assertive and being true to who you are. You will go through pain. I have. And I hope you're not doing that and living a lie. So yeah. So you got to be careful. People will give you suggestions, sometimes based on who they think you are, based on a title that you have. Even if you say, that's not doing it for me. So yeah. Then I shifted the idea a lot and shifted it to a way just based on one thing, a search on remote jobs, but not towards that title that I have. So resonate with people that are going towards your dream, and be careful. Even people that mean well sometimes will give suggestions of who they think you are based on the title you have. Even if you say, that's not me, and it never was. And to live that. I hope I live another 50 years, because I'm getting towards 50. And I want to be me for 50 years. That is my goal. And I will continue on and keep my promise. And no matter what it takes, I stay on my road and not do what people think I should do. Because if I don't know who I am after 50 years, I'll never freaking find out. And I know who I am. I know what makes me happy. And when it's monetized, I will soar. Thank you.